Bless everyone! Welcome to another weekly reading. I am so excited to connect with you. Rissa Vibes here, aka Readings by Rissa, here for another weekly reading. It is the 2nd of December, so we're covering December 2nd to December 9th for this weekly reading. It's an energy reading and a card reading, so I'll be giving you both. And I'm so excited to be here. Today is Sunday. It's a wonderful day to connect together here and feel into the vibration of the collective, feeling into a restful energy where we're all feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, hopefully, and ready for a new week to come, and getting centered in our spiritual awareness and into our spiritual selves by coming here and feeling into the energy and preparing ourselves for the energy to come this week. So that's what we're doing here. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you so much. And if you are first joining me for the first time here, thank you for coming in at this time. You came in right at the right time, just for you. The divine timing is potent. And I appreciate all of your support in all of these readings. I don't only do the weekly readings, but I also do personal readings as well. And I give readings like mediumship, past life readings, star seed readings. I do energy cleansing as well, and a ton of other things. I also provide a ton of activation videos on here on this channel. And I also provide daily videos on my IG, my Instagram, for motivation as well, Monday through Thursday to Friday also. So definitely tune in to me at Readings by Rissa on Instagram if you haven't already, and subscribe to this channel. Tap the button to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more readings to come, and make sure to tap the bell as well so you get notifications on new content, and that way you can see when I go live, and you make sure to join into the energy live as well when you can, or just know when new content comes up. All right, so let's get into it. I always go over some of the astrological influence of the week. Excuse me. So I'm going to do that first, and I'm also going to talk about a little bit of the energy from last week and how we're transitioning into this week now, and then I'll pull some cards for the week to confirm all of the findings that we have, and anything else I'm intuitively picking up along the way, I interject into the reading as well. So let's get into it. All right, I've got my cards here, I've got my crystals out, and I've got a couple notes aside for all of the things that I've been picking up intuitively from the energy of this month and this week coming up. So the first thing I want to talk about this week is on Thursday, December 6th, we have a new moon in Sagittarius. So we're welcoming in the Sagittarius energy, and we're feeling into that energy characteristic. And what the Sagittarius energy provides is a distinct optimism, an understanding of the benefits of situations, both positive and not so positive, feeling into the understanding and the silver lining of certain circumstances, and really tapping into that optimistic perspective and using optimism to fuel a more creative center and a more trusting center, and allowing all that is to come from that optimism and from that change in vibration. And when we shift into optimism from any worry or stress or doubt, we do feel that vibrational change. And when we vibrationally change like that, we begin to receive more optimistic things, more reasons to be optimistic. We begin to pull that energy towards us in our circumstances, in our relationships, and in our interactions in general with the world. And so when we feel that optimism, that's when we actually bring more of it. So if you're feeling low, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling like you've been dragged through the mud a little bit last week, we did have a lot of that dualistic nature last week. We did have a lot of that harmonizing and kind of combative energy between both sides of ourselves with that Gemini influence as well. And so when we feel into that, we're sometimes met with a little bit of that dreary energy. But now this week, we're being encouraged energetically from the stars and from the energetic alignment of the universe to be more optimistic and to use optimism as a tool for growth and progress and success and creativity. So that's a big deal. So Thursday I'll be doing a live new moon reading on my Instagram page, and I'll also be posting that new moon reading on here on my YouTube page as well. So that will be available to you all the night of the 6th. on Thursday. So make sure to tune in for that. Now, another thing to do with this is the Sagittarius influence is also about growth and achievement. We're entering into this. Well, we just did. We entered into the 12th month of the year, December, the last month of the year. And so with that, we're able to now, with the Sagittarius influence of this week, reflect on all of the achievements, all of the growth, all of the things we have learned, all of the activations that we have gained over this entire year in 2018. And we feel into that amazing expansion of ourselves. When we think about our 2018 version of ourselves, even our 2017 version of ourselves, think about how much you have grown, how much you have learned, how much you have expanded in your self-awareness and in your inner spiritual center. A lot of us maybe have been wanting to do more exploration outside of ourselves and to see a lot of productivity and growth in the physical form and progression and productivity that way. And even though there might not have been a ton of that you might have wanted to see, think about and reflect on all of the internal abundance, the internal growth, the internal expansion that you experienced, and know that because of that, you will now manifest that same external growth, or that same growth and experience into the external. You'll still expand that because you did it within. It will now have no choice but to exude out of your being, exude out of your energy, and become a part of what you are bringing forth for yourself in 2019. So get ready for that. Now, on top of all of that information with Sagittarius, intuitively speaking, I'm getting a ton of information about the Merkaba, about the activation of our energy chariot for the month of December. Remember, December is the 12th month, so 12 is a very strong energetic number. And to speak about 12, it does have a relevance to the Merkaba. 1212 specifically is known as a Merkaba gateway. So look into the Merkaba and research it, and we'll be talking about it more when we actually enter that 1212 Merkaba portal on the 12th. But I want to talk about it a little bit for preparation, because we are starting to open up to feeling into what our energy feels like on its own, our personal spiritual power, our personal spiritual vibration, the home frequency that we hold. And because we just went through such a strong activation with the 1111 portal last month, we're feeling that potency of our spiritual power even more fluidly. And because of that, we're now moving into the ability to feel the chariot of that energy, the movement of that energy, that movement of our auric field moving with us everywhere we go and carrying with us in areas that we need to. So we're able to really move in all of that beautiful spiritual activation that we've just given ourselves. And so that's what this upcoming month is all about. Now, I also want to talk about the actual angel number that comes with 1212 and 122 specifically. Since today is the 2nd, December 2nd is 12/2/2018. Now, focusing on the 12/2, it's 122 is numerology. So the numerological influence of that, the angel number behind 12/2, is as follows. And I wrote it down because I wanted to make sure I said it really clearly for you. It brings in new beginnings, creation. It also deals with duality and the balance of duality, which I thought was very interesting because we just got out of that very dualistic week last week. And now this 12 energy is bringing in balance for the duality, bringing in harmony for the duality. And it's also talking about trusting and adapting to new shifts in energy. And that's what we're doing right now as well. This new 12 energy is adapting to ourselves now that we have been spiritually activated in such a way in the November month. And now we're activating and fully moving into that energy and feeling ourselves move and adapt fully. So it's really beautiful. It feels really good. And we're also focusing on the 22, the 122 of the date. The 22 specifically is the master builder number. And so that number is also very strong here because we're bringing in this beautiful energy of Archangel Raphael, who is the master builder. He is the master builder archangel. And we're bringing in that energy and we're feeling into that ability to build from all of the inner work that we've done this year, building new beginnings and creating from the duality that we saw in total this year, not just from last week. So it's all coming full circle and it's all blending into this beautiful understanding of where we're at spiritually in our lifetime, not just in this week. So it's really, really cool. And it's also encouraging us, the master builder energy is also encouraging us to focus our goals and to take risks when we're inspired intuitively. We talked a little bit about this last week as well, and knowing how to move into that certainty of intuition by balancing that intellect with that intuition, knowing the logic, but also knowing that impulse, that gut feeling that's pulling you in that direction and trusting that fully. All right, so that's all I have for you for that. I want to make sure. Oh, and then one more thing, you guys. Something about the Merkaba with the 12 energy. It's also encouraging us to ground into Mother Earth and feel rooted in the physical energy of this experience, while also being grounded and rooted up into the heavens. And we did a lot of that rooting up into the heavens this last month with the 1111 portal. So upcoming into this December month and moving into the 1212 portal coming up, we're feeling into that grounded, balanced nature of feeling connected to the cosmos and the heavens, but also being physical in this experience and embodying that spiritual activation. And that's why it's so important to feel that adapting energy and be kind to yourself when you're adapting. Take breaks, rest, go out into nature, hang out with people that make you feel good, do things that you really want to do that you've never done before. Push yourself out of the comfort zones and have more fun and find more peace and more relaxation in your life. And when you do that, you learn how to adapt to any other shifts in energy, any major changes that might be going on during this week or next as we continue adapting to that shift from the 1111 portal, and just being super kind and loving to ourselves, because we are in a completely new energy. We've completely moved and evolved into a new level of consciousness from that 1111 portal, and we're feeling that transition deeply now. So use optimism this week to help you through that and to open up to more of the amazing activations coming our way. All right, let's get into cards real quick and we'll call it a day. All right, so let me see. I'm going to feel into what cards want to be pulled for this week. All right, getting the angel cards first, so we'll start there. So I'm going to ask the angel cards for an area of focus moving into this week. As we begin this week, what is our area of focus for the collective? And let's breathe as we do this together. Inhaling in and out to relax. Feeling your energy joining here in the cards. Thank you. Inhaling and exhaling to relax. And next inhale, opening up to the focus for the beginning of the week as we feel this card rising out of the deck, and exhaling to relax. There it is. Perfect. All right, I'm seeing if we're going to stay with these cards. Staying with these cards for the middle of the week as well. Asking for an area of focus for the meat of the week, the full energy of the week, kind of in the middle of the week. There it is. All right, sticking with the angel cards all the way through for the end of the week, asking our spirit guides to give us some focus for the summary. Ooh, that one was almost it. The summary of this week's energy, 12-2 to 12-9. What will be the summary, the end of the week's focus? Here's one. That's the one that was originally poking out. All right, so we've got some great cards to get into. Let's go into the first one. This is the focus for the beginning of the week, so the beginning of 12/2 to 12/9. Celebration. This is such a great card because we've worked so hard. This is our guides telling us that you have done so much work in activating your higher selves and activating your spiritual connections with your higher selves and being able to communicate clearly with them with that 1111 portal and really learning how to navigate the thinning of that veil. And because of that, it's now time to celebrate. Celebrate all the new beginnings that are going to arise from that. Celebrate all the activations that have arisen from that, and also celebrate the new you that is coming out of that energy and moving forward into the next year, 2019. And now with the 12-month December being our kind of salutation, our farewell to 2018, we're able to feel into the celebration of all we've overcome, all that we've experienced, all that we've achieved. And it enters back into that message originally, intuitively, that I got about really owning into your achievements, feeling into the growth of this year and of the past week, and allowing yourself to celebrate all of the good things, all of the optimism of the Sagittarius new moon coming in as well with this. So it's going to be a great, great week for celebration. And that'll be for the first few days of the week. Next few days of the week, ooh, this is cool. Archangel Michael comes through. Now, I think this is really interesting because we were just talking about Archangel Raphael, and there's not an Archangel Raphael card in the angel deck. So I feel like this is actually more Archangel Raphael coming through to validate us on his influence here with that master builder number, the 12/2, which is 22 is the master builder number, and he is the master builder angel. Now, Archangel Michael is also here still because he is here to protect us. He is here to give us that confidence and that encouragement to feel protected in our ability to take risks and to trust in the new beginnings that are unfolding for us and any changes that come our way. But Archangel Raphael is also really strong here with that Master Builder 22 number, telling us it's time to build, it's time to take risks, it's time to feel into our intuition and act on it. We talked about this last week as well, acting on the intuition and the intuitive response. So allowing ourselves to do that through trust and through the ability to connect to this beautiful support system of Archangel Michael for protection and Archangel Raphael for helping us build and feel that mastery in our creative ability. All right, and last card for the end of the week to summarize. Body care, okay? So super important for us to take care of our bodies, making sure that we feel into whatever signals our physical bodies, emotional bodies, and spiritual bodies, and mental bodies actually, any signals that they're giving us and what they need from us, any attention that they need, any focus that they need. If you've been getting this intuitive idea to get a massage because you feel like you really need one, you don't know why, or you've never had one, but you just feel like you really need one, go get a massage. Maybe it's Reiki that you've been feeling you need to get done. Get that done. Make sure that you're following your intuitive response on body care. If you've been really feeling like you need to eat cleaner, it's super important to clean up that diet before the new year and move into a 2019 where you're eating clean and really opening up to all of the activations spiritually that come with eating clean. There is so many benefits spiritually that come with eating clean, drinking more water, exercising regularly, and paying attention to your body, paying attention to your mind, and paying attention to your spirit and what it's telling you about your progress and about your journey. So huge, huge deal there, and really make sure to pay attention to that towards the end of the week, especially. So any influence that you get, any ideas you get for body care at the end of the week, do not ignore them. All right, now I want to go over them one more time just to give us a good remembrance, okay? Celebrate everything you've overcome, celebrate the good times, celebrate the silver linings, celebrate all of the exciting things that you've been able to achieve and activate, all the beauties that have been in your experience. Also, feeling into that Archangel Michael protection and Archangel Raphael, they are here with us in this reading. They are here with us in this week to give us more momentum to build and create what we desire and to manifest everything that we wish with fearlessness, bravery, courage, confidence, and creative power. And body care. As we listen to our bodies, as we intuitively tap into what we need and we give ourselves that nurturance, we activate even more of our ability to build our favorite timeline, our most exciting potential for ourselves. And we build it through caring for ourselves and listening to ourselves. All right, you all, that is it for our weekly reading, 12/2 to 12/9. I am so happy to connect with you. Thank you so much. I'm also still running my combination reading special. It's a past life reading or regression, your choice, mixed with an energy cleansing that has Reiki, intuitive ancestral development that I've gained from energy work from my ancestors, and intuitive reading as well, all mixed up into one. It's a great deal, and it has been giving some people some serious deep cleaning of their energy, deep healing, and really strong activations. I mean, people are having like the most synchronistic experiences, and they're getting so deep, and I'm guiding them through these amazing experiences in their past lives, and everything's coming full circle. And it's really cool because these readings were just given to me intuitively. Like, they were just like, do a holiday special with these two readings, and I'm like, okay, let me just put one together. Didn't know what was going to come of it, and now I'm seeing how much it's helping people, these combo readings. It's just clearing out any karmic stuff, clearing out any ancestral stuff that isn't serving, and activating ancestral gifts, activating past life gifts, so that we can move forward in this current life and understand our true selves even more clearly. So if you're interested in that, make sure you email me, readingsbyrissa@gmail.com. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram @readingsbyrissa. You can direct message me on there for any questions or information requests. And also check out my IGTV videos that I do every day to help motivate us on our spiritual path along the way. Make sure to subscribe to this channel below. If you liked this reading, if you resonated with it strongly, please comment below as well. Share with all your vibe tribe. Listen to my music also. It is on all of the streaming services under Spirit Junkie by Rissa Vibes. That's my album. And I love you all. I just appreciate you for joining me every week here, and I will see you again for another one next week. Have a wonderful week. I love you. Sending so much light and love to you. We are all one. We are all connected. It feels good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.